Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Now,
just the two of
us. And we're doing our social distances.
6 feet of space.
6 feet of space. Quan is here on the ones and twos in his hazmat VGK outfit, quarantining the whole section of his area.
What's up, y'all? It's Wednesday.
But it is Wednesday.
We're on 175.
175 today. And staying alive, and hope you guys are being safe out there and staying alive as well. You're tuned into Girl Chat Sports with Mo and Mel. Yes.
As you all are aware from Governor Sisolak yesterday's press conference, today is day one of a 30-day shutdown, basically. For if anyone's ever been to Vegas or if you're living in Vegas,
I mean, it's crazy.
The entire strip is closed. Like every casino in Nevada is closed. We're talking Tahoe. We're talking here in Vegas. All bars are closed. All bars in Vegas. Like you can't get a drink nowhere. All liquor stores. I don't know. Are liquor stores still open? I don't think so.
Last night was the last night, I believe.
I know people were stressing over like dispensaries.
Yeah, they're staying open because they got medical involved with that. So.
It's just so much.
But it's still doing like from what one of my friends told me, shout out to C, that they are taking appointments. You gotta make an appointment for your.
It's too much.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But we're here. I had to drag Mo.
Yes,
kicking and screaming. So this may be the last time you see moi. And then I'm coming out not fat and sassy after the 30 days or counting 29 days. I'm going to come out sexy, slim, and svelte.
She's getting that home gym working on. Talk about your home gym experience
so
today.
For day one, for me, I checked in on Instagram to Debbie Allen's dance class. Now, she's doing a dance class, you guys, on IG Live at 11 a.m. Pacific time every Wednesday. And when I tell you she still has moves, she's got moves. She had me like, I got to take 5 for a second. And shout out to Tasha Gransberry because she was kind of even talking about the class as well. We were going back and forth and it was like, yo, I had to take a minute because she'll go slow with the routine. And then when she puts it all together, you're thinking you're back in the 80s with Fame. So I might have to go online and order a leotard and tights and a sweatband.
Too, because, there was that big trade from the Texans this week.
What's that?
They lost Hopkins, so I know she was kind of going through a little bit. She had a whole post up. People talked to her about it.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of fans that have gotten some losses, and some fans.
I feel like there's more moves so far in free agency this year than I've seen in a long time.
They have to keep us entertained with something with the sports world. Because the
marble
races ain't cutting it. I've watched that marble race like 3 times, and it is the most fascinating thing to watch. However, the ball that I want to win never wins. So why are we still watching the same formula?
Why are we doing
Marble one racing in the dirt? I'm good.
I enjoyed my curling with the Swiffer and the little.
I saw that.
Sack.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Shout out to James too. James is in the chat, and he did a dope rendition of Power over the toilet paper thing because there is a whole toilet paper fiasco going on. So you guys got to check that out because he wanted to get a lot of views on it, and it was pretty theatrical with his family. So shout out to him. That was kind of funny.
It's doing a lot.
So it's a lot of it's a good comedy relief though. But yeah.
I believe it.
So I probably will take up a lot of projects and things. But you guys just check us out on IG. I'm sure Mel and I will go live.
Feel
and talk
free to
about
call in if you've got some things we need to talk about.
Yeah, call in and tell us about your quarantine fitness for one. And tell us what your quarantine night has been or day has been so far. We'd love to hear from you guys. The number is 702-608-3259. It is on the bottom of the screen if you're watching. And then share. Share. I promise you won't get the COVID if you share. This is a safe share. Okay?
We're 6 feet share.
We're social distancing sharing. So share that. Yeah.
It was weird. It's just odd driving around, walking. Me and took Shook for a walk today. And
good.
It's like quiet. Like
happy belated birthday too to my dog Shook, who's a loyal Raiders fan with his black and silver.
We won't go into that right now. Yeah. But yeah, he's good. He partied a little too hard last night.
Oh, he did.
And he had an earache this morning. Woke me up at 5 o'clock. Yeah.
Poor
But
thing.
but other than that, there's been a lot of movement. There's been a lot of what are you guys doing to get through this sports thing? Because I have yet to figure out what I need to be doing. There's no sports, and I'm not okay with it. I can't get through it. I can't watch ESPN because I don't like listening to some of these third string freshman team announcers and commentators talking about, the top 25 plays of 2013.
I like the rendition. And shout out to your boy MJ, because this was the day that he declared he was coming back.
Well,
25
that was
or 23 is back. Was it yesterday? Today? I don't know. The days are running together with me now. We're in this whole.
We're in day one.
Yeah, we're in this
And
whole
when I
bubble.
posted that, there was I think it's day 3 in Seattle. One of my homegirls had just flown back in she was in India, I think. So she was been on 17 days of at-home quarantine. And I don't know. I mean, it sounds, first day, yeah, it's been fun. Like, you just kind of, you're doing what you got to do. I don't know what I'm going to be like in like day
I don't know what you're
15.
gonna be like, but I feel like you gotta find something.
I need to be outside. Like I'm going to be moving my hammock from like under the patio. I'm going to be moving it to like somewhere within like the air. I need to see the sun.
You're gonna feng shui.
I'm
We
feng
probably have
shui.
nice bright weather, and so
It's too much.
it'll
It's
be
a lot.
fine. Yeah, we'll be good. We'll be good.
Yeah. So
A lot of changes. I mean, let's just start from back. Shout out to CJ Watson, our past guest last week,
Yeah.
because that's when the announcement started rolling through
Man.
of who had this thing, as we know, as COVID-19. Started with Tom Hanks, and then it rolled with some of our athletes.
Well, it started with Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, Rudy Gobert,
and
then Donovan Mitchell, and then it just was a snowball.
And then all the NBA closed, and after they closed, everybody else decided, well, we can't either. I mean, what if Rudy hadn't tested positive and they didn't stop basketball right then? Could you imagine the impact this could have had? Because we talked about how there was a girl, I think it was in Boston and New England, who had tested positive, and she had went and got an autograph from Rudy Gobert when they were playing out there. I mean, we've got the Nets now that have had 4 test positives. KD,
Idris
being one of
Elba.
them.
Idris Elba. Now, I'm really trying to pay for this $39 flight to get to New York City and then rent a little boat to go across the pond and just be with my man. But
That's
it's not gonna happen.
That's a big pond to get across.
I know, but I thought I could make it. I thought I could
Off
make
your Debbie Allen.
Yeah. After my exercise,
video.
man, she has moves. I'm about to master all these moves that Debbie has for me, and I'm gonna tell you something.
It's crazy.
We're back out ready to play. Mo's gonna be ready
Get out there
for
and play.
sure.
And of
Mhm.
course, right now, if you haven't, got up from under your rock, TB is going to TB. They're calling it Tampa Bay now, and that's the only thing that's on the news because it's the only thing that really sports has to go off of.
All I gotta say is, hi, Natalie. How are you? How are you feeling about that?
Natalie's not
Call us.
watching, probably.
Call us. I want to know how she feels about that.
Natalie's not having a good week.
Did you see that coming, though, that he was going to Tampa Bay? I really didn't see that part coming. I really thought he was going to hold out with New England and they were going to throw him a bag. That's honestly what I thought.
I thought if nothing else, he would have gone to LA because he just started his own whole movie company. He did like the LeBron James thing, like you start your own production company. You think the next thing you're doing is moving to LA.
To play for who? The
Well, the
Chargers?
Chargers. Not that
no, they don't have no line.
But I mean, Bruce Arians is probably the coach you want. I wouldn't mind having Bruce Arians as a coach.
I think he'll do good with Tampa Bay. He's got
some
decent
targets.
targets, and that's the thing. That Chargers
O.J.
didn't have any, but
Howard,
they didn't have no
Mike
targets.
Evans. If they
Yeah.
keep Goodwin or Godwin, I always call
So
him
where do you think
Goodwin.
Famous Jameis is going to go?
Same place Cam is. No, I'm just kidding.
Ouch.
Well, here's the deal. Jameis could be good if he just stopped throwing to their team. But when's he going to stop doing that?
I think he may need to have the mentorship of a Bill Belichick, and maybe
think-
go to New
You
England.
think that's going to happen?
I mean, anything's possible. Anything's possible. Look where we're at. Anything's possible.
Yeah, this is.
I mean, this has been a parallel universe of sports that I've ever seen in my life. All these trades and then the Raiders getting the latest news of Eli Apple.
Talk about your Raiders moves. Let's hear about that. You got Marcus Mariota, who's joining your
That's a big
quarterback.
strike. But some people are for him. I'm not a fan of Mariota.
So he did good. He wasn't good last year. He did
No, he
good the year
wasn't.
before that. Like
Yeah.
he did all right. But
He had to get benched and have Tannehill take them to the playoffs.
right.
So what does that tell you for us?
I just feel like you went from being a mediocre quarterback with Derek Carr and having now 2 mediocre quarterbacks.
Yeah,
with
like
Marcus
it doesn't
Mariota.
make any sense. It makes no sense. But I think with the unfortunate news that we won't be able to see a live draft, but when draft comes, yeah, that's kibosh.
Well, no,
too.
we are going to see a
We're gonna
live
see a
draft.
live
We
draft,
just won't
which
see it
will
in
be the
person.
experience. Yeah, it won't
And
be Vegas.
at the
but
same
yeah.
time, there's going to be no athletes that are going to want to come out here anyway. There may not be casinos open at that time. Like right now, we're on a 30-day, right? So that brings us to like
Mid-April 17th or something
right.
like
So
that.
within a week's time, they're going to think that they're going to be able to open these casinos, have them ready to go, bring in all this, the staff, the media, or whatever.
I don't even know if it's going to be
a lot
like
of players
that. I
that
don't
want
even
to
think
come.
I don't think they're even coming, like you said, coming here. I think it's going to be like a.
They might as well be on like in some ballroom at the Bellagio or somewhere. I don't know.
I don't even know how that's going to work. Or they'll do a virtual setup where everybody just sets up cams in their houses and say you got drafted, and show the family reaction.
They already said it's not going to be in Vegas.
It's not going to be in Vegas. That's what I thought. They weren't coming.
No,
here
they said it was in
No.
Vegas.
No,
They
it's
said
not coming at all.
When did they say that?
When they canceled it?
Yeah.
No, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, it's not.
No, they
here.
said it was still here. It's just
No.
not live.
No, they're
No.
not having
not.
it
When
here.
did it happen?
When they canceled it, they said it's not going to be in Vegas.
It's not coming to Vegas. That's why I posted saying it's not going to be here. Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, Mel. I mean, I know you wanted to hang out and try to drive.
I
down
know.
and
I know
see-
you
see
can't
sight-
hang out because it wasn't open
No,
to the
I was
public.
gonna say you would try to drive down the strip and see some sighting through a window or something of a hotel room, but no.
Okay, well, it's still. If you look it up, it's still being held in Las Vegas.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
All right.
whatever.
That's to be determined.
Because the news was that it was not canceled, but that they were no longer having a live draft. They're no longer having a public
Somebody call in and
live
let us know.
events. Yes, please call in so we can debate this
Yes.
one.
I'll let you know. They said it's not going to be in Vegas.
Okay.
There you go.
Quastradamus.
No, not.
Okay. Quastradamus. Quastradamus got the dopest suit he found on Amazon with VGK.
The
on it.
Niners.
You guys can
The
see
Niners
it.
didn't win the Super Bowl, so I don't trust them anymore.
But I will announce the 2020 NBA champions.
What's that?
That'd be the Los Angeles Lakers.
So what's up with the NBA season? Because are they gonna? Are we getting? I've been off the NBA.
It's
News media.
June.
Are they bringing back? And is it going to start back into regular season, or is it going to be like going
They don't
into
know
playoffs?
if they're going to do a playoff thing, or they're going to scrap it and the whole thing and start in 2021 maybe.
Really? Like just
It's all talk.
Screw the
Everybody's
whole-
talking. Just throw the whole thing away. Especially if these teams keep testing. Like today, fingers crossed, the Lakers are getting tested for COVID-19. Today. So if they keep going on these tests with these teams, and nothing
one
happens,
of them's got it. One of them's got it.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
Gotta get the announcement of
OKC
who.
came through today, and they don't have it at all.
Oh, good.
Nobody in the player or the
Good.
team. However, it was interesting how Oklahoma announced that the team or the players didn't have it, but then the Lakers were only testing the players. They weren't testing any of the staff. How is that?
How is that?
And how is it that all these people that don't really show any signs that are famous are getting these tests, but there's people that are sick who still can't get the tests? Do you guys know that our numbers here in Nevada have gone up to like over 60 and we still only have like a handful of test kits? People always want to use these numbers like, oh, well, the flu has 1 billion people that die every year from the sickness. Well, that's because they can test it. Nobody here has enough tests.
But then they're doing drive-through tests, so how do they get the privilege?
Well,
of that?
no, but it's only like 500. Today there was 500 or something out here, and that it was gone like within like the first half hour.
So every day they're shipping in 500, right?
We don't know.
Hmm.
It started with 0, and then it came to like I don't know. I mean, I'm not leading the testing services here, but I feel like there should be more. Like you can't. That's the reason why it's such an epidemic is because we're not able to test all the people at once. If we could do that, it wouldn't be much of a problem.
Solving the world in a single sentence.
I don't know.
Reach out to your mans. Let them know.
Not my people. Not mine at all.
I honestly kind of low-key want to blame Mel because she came from Seattle right when this was hitting. You know what I mean? Like, oh, no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
And I was in the house the whole time in Seattle too.
I know that's
I didn't even
hard.
get a chance to get out.
Yeah,
Like,
you got to show some crap off.
well, I went to the store.
Yeah.
I go. It's like
But everybody's going to the
goes
store.
here.
But they're not practicing social distances on that either. People are fighting over TP.
That's my thing
and
is
getting
how you gonna
crazy.
close everything down, but you are at the grocery store with 1,000 people wrapped around you. Can we talk about the owl? The
And people are still
entire
working on the
city
owl.
is closed down except for essential. Clearly, Governor Sisolak is getting a little money on the side because I don't know.
The Sphere is not closed either, just so you know.
So construction is
Most construction's not
so
closed.
Construction's
construction
not
is
closed.
well today
Open
when I
air.
went to go take my dog for the walk, all the yard companies were out, and I was like not just your neighborhood ones, but like the ones that do like the whole commercial areas were out, and I was like, oh well, I guess they're essential, but they're spraying weeds and stuff, and I mean I don't know, sure.
All that's gonna do is break out into a major allergy epidemic as well.
I have no idea.
Hmm.
So it's interesting. I don't know. I can't.
And then Dana White, let's just talk about him. He really tried to push
Quan's fave.
Yeah. He really tried to push to have a lot of matches happen and was bouncing from city to city to city, like taking it out of Ohio and bringing it somewhere else and all of that. And he finally made a message saying that he wasn't able to do it. And
So was UFC 249 happening then?
it's 250 happened, like all of them.
Well, 249 is happening.
Yes, because that one's overseas.
No,
No,
it's
the-
here. It was like in New
It's
York
supposed to
and
be
then
in
it was somewhere
Brooklyn,
else.
and now they're looking for a location.
Oh, they're looking for a location.
But it's
Somewhere
April like
overseas.
13th.
Is that the one with
Something like that.
Francis?
Yeah,
No,
no.
that
No.
one got canceled.
That one got canceled, right? that
That's
was
the
March
one with,
28th.
what's
That was
his
supposed to be the
face?
28th.
It's the one with Habib
Yeah.
Khabib. Okay.
and Tony Ferguson.
So they're gonna try and go out of the country.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they want to?
They should go to Russia because like Russia started the whole thing, to be honest, probably because they have like no cases. As big as that country is, I'm just amazed. So there's but it's the other UFCs that they're still not sure about. Then I guess like the ones that are after that, the couple after that.
But yeah, he really tried to bring us entertainment with that, and then unfortunately it just didn't
That's too
work
much.
out. And then our local teams, we haven't heard really much Aces news. You may know some Aces things that I don't know, but I know for the Lights, instead of the 30 days, they've extended it to not being back on the field until May 10th.
Really?
Yeah.
So season may not even start until after.
Yeah. So we got a minute.
Shout out to Kwan's mom in the chat.
Oh, is she? Hey, Kwan's mom, she likes us.
I know we like her too.
She wanted Kwan to stay back too, as he was telling us.
Yeah.
That's why she
Thank you for
made
letting
his
your
little
son
suit. Let
allow
your son come out and keep his social distance from us. He's
the
such a
social
neat
distance
guy.
impact. Exactly.
So I gotta give big ups too on some UNLV news.
Yeah.
They have the Lady Rebels have a new head coach.
Really?
Yes.
I was not aware of that.
Lindy LaRock. Welcome to women's basketball. And that's another thing that messed us up too, is the whole Pac-12 tournaments, like all of that with the March
That was the
Madness.
start.
And that was the start. We didn't get to see Sabrina Ionescu finish her season, unfortunately, but we know
So
she's a
sad.
beast, and we know that she's going to get drafted in the
sure.
WNBA. It's just a matter
Probably
of
to
knowing
New
where
York.
Yeah, why
'Cause
not?
they got the
Go to
first round
Liberty,
pick.
'cause they got the first round pick. Take her. That's going to be interesting if we
She's a
see it.
beast.
She is a beast. She is a beast. Shout out to the Oregon's women's basketball. I think they placed second after all the tournaments.
And it's
after all
just
the
really
tournaments were done.
sad that a lot of the, besides high school sports, college sports, a lot of these seniors and
Yeah.
even juniors maybe wanted to leave. They don't even get this last season. And
Yeah.
or the sport was canceled together, let alone delayed. I mean,
And
we
I
know
believe they were trying to petition for a fifth year
Mhm.
in NCAA, and
I
I
don't
was like,
think they're
no, they're not going to allow
trying
them to go back in for fifth year to see if they get drafted or.
That's
pretty-
tough,
yeah.
man. I just feel bad for that because I mean that's part of like your those are memories that you want,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
especially like the big dance. Like, and that's the whole thing is everybody keeps coming up with these little fake brackets now. I saw one for cereal. Shout out to the guys with the ball bounce. We love them. We love our
yeah,
guys
shout
there.
out to D because
They
it's
had
like-
one for the Wet Wednesdays for the girls. They had different girls in there in the brackets, and then there was I've seen a couple other ones like
nice.
but everybody's doing it.
He
And
said that this lady, sorry to cut you off, is
Yeah.
Al LaRoque's daughter, legendary Durango high school coach. So
oh,
it runs in the family. So big ups to that.
hopefully they win.
Yeah.
I mean, they did better. Both UNLV teams this year seem to do better towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
Which is good, but hopefully they can continue that on for the.
Shout out to Josephine. Hi, Josephine. Josephine's the store manager of Nordstrom at Fashion Show.
Oh.
Shout out to you. You're a Raiders fan. You can call us too and see how you feel about the Eli Apple thing, or how's your husband feel about the Eli Apple thing. I'd love to know about that. And all the other acquisitions, and us acquiring former Cowboy players. Like that's just ugh.
Jason Witten.
Jason
What
Witten, a 37-year-old Jason Witten. Like, he had 4 TDs last season? I want to say.
I don't know. And I'm wondering why he wanted to even, why wouldn't he just want to be done and keep it with
Exactly.
the Cowboys? Like, Jerry would have hired him on staff. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know. That's a weird one to me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. But it is what it is. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of liking the football news. This keeps updating because it just making my time, I feel like, go fast.
So, and then the Dallas decided chose to pay Amari Cooper
They threw
buku money.
Yeah, they needed
but
to.
they gave Dak the tag.
Yeah, because they don't want to lose him.
Well,
he's
yeah, and they're
stuck.
not going to pay him what he wants.
No.
Which,
Boy.
I mean, here's the deal. I get that he's a franchise player, but he still hasn't necessarily proved himself. And what's the difference between an extra $1 million or $2 million a year? Like, just sign the dang deal. Let's get over with. Like, what they were offering him to where what supposedly he wanted was like a matter of a couple million. And for me, yeah, a couple million's great. But for him, he's got like I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever.
But it's going to be interesting how that drama unfolds. It really is.
Those
really
cowgirl
is.
fans are really. You know who else? Like,
Shout out to Bill Block.
Here's the deal. There's the NFC West is going to be interesting next year because, of course, we've got Hopkins get moved to Arizona. Okay, we've got some targets for Kyler Murray.
Mm-hmm.
But LA is like giving away players. The Rams are like, here, take this.
How many
take that.
picks? How many draft picks do they? How many do they have in the first round?
Well, I don't know, but they're getting picks.
And then what number are they? I know Raiders start at 9 in the first round.
Listen,
That's gonna be interesting.
They got rid of Dante Fowler. I mean, granted, he probably was some money, but they got him to the Falcons. He had 11.5 sacks last year. So my thing is, I guess LA is going to be like the bottom of the NFC West. I feel like Arizona's going to climb back up a little bit. Of course, we know the Niners will be good, right, Quan?
Yeah, they're going to win it all.
Yeah, just like this year. And Seattle's doing better. We've actually made some moves, which is almost unheard of in the offseason or during free agency for offensive linemen.
Oh,
I'm impressed. So Fanton's gone. Fetty is gone.
who else did you lose?
Who else did we lose? I can't remember. But we got BJ Finley.
Oh, that'll be good.
And he's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And there was we re-signed Jerron Reed, so that's good. I'm excited for that. We got Bruce Irvin back.
Welcome home.
Welcome back, LOB. And we also just got there was a new one I just got a message on.
Do you think you guys would
Um,
ever take Richard Sherman back? I'm just asking.
Nobody wants him.
49ers have him. They
Yeah.
like him.
Okay, keep him.
Oh, okay. That's what that
Um,
attitude is. Wow. Woo.
We let's see. Looks like
All I know.
Obui, is that his name? He is coming our way. Cedric Obui. He was the 2015 first round pick by the Bengals. And with it. He played for the Jaguars last year.
Did we mention how Derrick Henry has a
He got
franchise tag
tagged.
too? Rightfully so. They don't want him to go anywhere.
Really? Come on.
About as wide as our social distance.
He is the nicest, tallest
Yeah.
running back out there. Trying to keep it PG for the Gorilla Cross radio station. But what I am interested to see is, where is Jameis going to go? Where's Cam going to go? Is Cam going to go? Does anyone? There's not too many starting spots open right now.
How are we not looking at the Giants right now as people recruiting a quarterback?
They
They got
Redskins.
Carolina. Yeah, they got Carolina's old coach, right?
I don't know.
So I don't understand.
I guess they think that he could go there, but they got what's his face? Not Josh Allen. Who's the new the rookie from last year on the what's his name?
On the Giants,
Yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel
Yeah.
Jones.
And then they got your boy on Washington's football squad,
Who is that?
Haskins.
Oh, really?
yeah, Haskins.
Quinn Haskins.
But that could be a better,
Yeah.
fit for him.
Yeah.
Haskins could still use a little
To help? Why not?
guidance.
Yeah,
at a young
I think
age.
Giants are going all in with Jones, but I think Washington could be the team that pushes him back to the side if they do get if they could get somebody else. But I don't think people know if Cam's healthy.
That's
And
another
I think that's the
factor.
biggest problem. I'm
And
not
I
sure.
don't think
That's
he
another
really,
factor.
and
That's
I
another
think he just
factor.
seems so melancholy that it doesn't seem like he really cares. Like he's just kind of like, meh. although it did seem like he was a little perturbed about the Panthers announcing that they were mutually agreeing to let him go or let him be in the free agent market. And he was like, no, I did not mutually agree.
Yeah.
They lied on him.
Well,
They totally lied on him. That was the biggest.
He's their biggest star in their franchise history, and they lied on him.
And you know what the lies were?
And now they got another black quarterback, and guess how they're going to treat you, bro?
Right. Then they tried to bring up his kids' mothers being in interference and some other kind of stuff, just crazy stuff. And then to mention, the most nefarious thing to mention is to mention Aaron Hernandez.
Why would you do that?
Well, we look at it as Aaron Hernandez. What are you talking about?
Some people just
What are you talking about? Like, that's bad. Yeah, that's not cool at all. Oh, my gosh.
And I think part of the reason why I feel like I'm usually at this time, we're at some soccer games. We're getting ready for WNBA season. Shout out to the USL. Shout out to our lights. I don't know. And shout out to Harry. Where y'all at? Because what are you guys doing? I mean, how you guys staying, in shape? We need some in-home workouts from our local.
Well, that's why I wanted
everybody. And I finally got media passes.
Oh, did you? To the lights?
Yeah.
Right.
Me and my brother were going to go on Saturday. And Wuhan said no. Wuhan killer bees on a swarm.
Wuhan is killing killing the dating scene, killing the sports scene.
Man. Wuhan even pushed Mulan, the movie, back. Her own sister.
Whoa.
We're not even having the sister come back to the movies.
But I mean, like, literally, it seemed like our USL team, like the Lights, are really on target to have a great season this year. They already had their one game on the road, came to a draw.
Yeah, we were ready.
I mean, we had great talent that we got this year.
Yeah.
It seemed like Ronaldo was, zoned in.
New defensive guy that I got to meet. Yeah. We're going to see him be better and greater.
then poor Harry. Harry shaved his off-season beard.
I know,
they
to
don't
get ready.
even have the games
guess
now.
what? He's about to grow it back.
Right.
And then he's going to shave it again.
Man, and then, our aces, too. And then, of course, there's no USA basketball practices either. I mean, there's just nothing.
The marble races.
What's going to happen?
And then the horse races. The Kentucky Derby just made their announcement.
Yeah.
They're out.
And PGA Golf Tours.
PGA Golf Tour. Augusta's done. Yep.
It's ridiculous.
I don't think we'll see any sports till
when?
Probably June.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me that, Quan.
And
it could be May, but by the time all this ends, and then you got to get like everyone back to work, get the finances back up, and first of all, with the NBA, you have to have some sort of mini training camp.
Yeah.
You can't just jump into being 2 or 3 months off and hey, play ball. I think we might lose the NBA season, which sucks.
That's what I'm thinking. I think there's roll.
I mean, I say just go to the finals, just put Lakers and Clippers in the finals and see who wins.
Let's do it on the West.
But
Bucks and Philly coming from the East.
It could be somewhere where we don't. I know we all have the hope of getting our sports back, and I'm going to keep pushing for that. But
so, what are you going to do with your time, Quan? Since there's no sports kind of thing.
Podcasts, annoy people.
Okay, like you did.
I'm going to do so many lives.
Yeah, do a lot of lives.
Boomerang.
Doomsday lives.
Boomerangs.
It's going to be a Doomsday Day 2. You're going to see me joking about Doomsday Day 35. I'm going to be tripping out, bouncing off walls.
I mean, shout out to all the people that are trying to do fitness things on their IGs and their Facebooks. I need everybody to tap into some of these workout things if they can.
And share them to the Girl Chat Sports page, because I know we're into it. One of my friends back home in college, Drew, sent me one of my timeline on Facebook today with some resistant bands. So if you want to check that out, go to my Facebook page. One of the girls from the Seattle Storm today had done like a whole workout with different squats and lunges and jumping jacks and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do later this evening.
And ladies, I also advise, as you're doing that too, keep yourself looking good too. Like I still, am keeping it right and
exercising?
tight. No, just beauty. Like, take care of yourself on that. I told my mom, shout out to Mom, she probably would want me to blast her, but I told her, I said, there's going to be days that I'm going to be at home and I'm going to put my makeup on and get dressed like I'm getting ready to go to work. And I'm just going to prance around the house dressed up. I mean, don't lose yourself. Is that losing it if I do that?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I think you have to keep
The only
it's
time
losing it, dude.
the only time I'm putting makeup on is for the show. It's the only time I've had makeup on.
It'd be a little
was
weird.
last
Would it be a
Wednesday
little
when I
weird?
came here.
Shout out to my coworker who's my brother at home. He's working from home, so I call him my coworker.
That's the people. I think the people have been doing that. They've been doing the like your kids, your coworkers.
Yeah.
Or like I put my dog. I said I had posted a picture of me and Sugar on a walk. Like we had to go do an inspection at the park with my coworker.
Yeah, my coworker's working 9 to 5 over there, and I can hear him at the little workstation on his thing in his computer
If my
talking to
thing
customers.
is, don't worry about this. Just take advantage of the time.
Yes,
People say,
absolutely.
"Oh man, I need a vacation."
Right.
They gave you one.
Yeah.
Might not be getting paid for
Here's
it.
the deal. The Earth gave us all one. I think the Earth was like, listen, you guys are screwing me up. We're going overboard. We need to all just take a big pause.
Right.
Did you see how the dolphins came back in the water in Italy because finally there was no traffic in the water? Dolphins and fish you can see in the water through the canals in Italy. That's
beautiful.
nature saying, hey, remember, we're here.
Yeah.
You know?
Browns just signed Carl Joseph.
Really?
Yeah. The Brownies. Shout out to Alex in LA.
Listen, the Browns if they don't do something,
That's your second team, too.
it is my second. I'm still rolling with them as my second
Yeah,
team.
that's your second team.
I'm
But yeah, I'm not going to try and go crazy. I mean, I just felt like I need to dress up and, not lose it. You feel me? Like, I'm still going to,
like you got your sweats and your necklace
And I got my
on.
necklace
We're all going to
on.
go a little
Yeah.
crazy, but are you going to have fun going crazy,
Yes,
or are
I
you going
am.
to panic?
Absolutely.
Are you going to go
Absolutely.
out? Are
Absolutely.
you going to shoot your friends in the back?
Oh,
I mean,
God.
it just depends
Jeez,
on
yikes.
how crazy you
Man,
want to
Josh
get.
please,
is banned
Josh,
from the
Josh,
studio.
Please, don't play right now, because you're talking purge type stuff. And then he had on his Facebook, I don't know if you saw that mask thing he had on.
Yeah.
He was looking rather scary. I said,
Yeah.
you best
Shout out
just
to
stay
my
home.
boy. Shout out to my homeboy. I can't even say. I don't even want to say his name because I don't want to get him in trouble. But you see, I'm ready. I'm gonna be wearing these.
What are
to
you,
grocery
Bane now
stores.
from Batman?
Yeah. This is the N95. This is no particles are coming
Okay,
through.
Bane. All
I just
right.
need my glasses.
She looks extra Asian right now.
Because it's the Chinese,
Chinese
flu.
virus.
It's the Chinese
It's the Chinese
virus.
virus.
Yeah.
It came from China.
Yeah.
It came from
It is.
China.
Shout out
People
to-
are dying that have never
Right.
died before.
Right.
It's true.
Right. Shout out to Jay Schrader too. Checked in too on my watch
Yes.
party.
We need you
Call
back.
us, Jay.
I know.
We need you back one of
Is
these
the
days.
draft coming to Vegas still?
Yeah, Jay, let us know. And your event. Oh, your event. You had a golf tournament that was going to be at the Westgate as well
Yes.
during that event. Our apologies.
Maybe it could
for
still
that.
be open though. I mean, hopefully the casinos will open by then.
Maybe they can do an indoor golf, like use the Kiss. I don't know. I'm
Mini
just trying to
golf?
improvise. I don't know.
Well, Top Golf is closed too.
Well, they officially closed just
Well, they
a
were
day or
closed
so ago.
before even the
No, they
the
just closed this
shutdown.
week. Yeah,
I know, but before the
shutdown.
shutdown.
Yeah, right. Mhm.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
It's just way too much.
Yeah.
Although we're taking it back to my Brownies. I want to say
Yeah.
my Brownies, but they're my second team.
Yeah.
So they picked up Case. They got Case Keenum. So they now have a little bit of extra insurance behind the Baker Mayfield because we know Baker is one of those like he's there or he's not there. I just feel like having Case, who's necessary. It's a Raiders situation. Like you got another mediocre and another mediocre, and let's see what happens.
For me, this 2020, it's just womps.
I feel
It
like
just
there's
womps.
either like a top 5 quarterbacks and then like the bottom 50. Like there's just no almost great, I guess. Like they're all either the 5 great ones and the rest are like meh.
I really thought that Tom Brady was either going to stay with New England or leave with his 6 rings and go off somewhere. I honestly did. And we took a poll on the shout out to everybody that voted because 72% of the voters thought he was going to.
But grades aren't like MJ. He wasn't ready to leave.
Yeah.
He went to Wizards.
Yeah.
And
Then he went and played baseball. Then he said,
well,
"I'm back."
did baseball first,
First,
and then the Wizards.
and then
yeah.
that was his "I'm back." Yeah.
I just
Oh.
so he's not ready.
Shout out to all the virtual gamers out there too. Everybody playing old school NBA 2K.
I
Taking
don't
it back to the
I don't have
retro.
even one game console. So if anybody wants to donate an old Nintendo
I have an
to
NBA
me,
2K.
no, I just want like
Xbox.
Tetris, maybe some Galaga. Some old Atari set would be cool.
They had those Nintendo sets they were selling in the mall where they
Yeah.
had Super Mario Brothers. I'd walk by and hear the theme song.
Did you hear the Simon Mall Group are closing all their malls across the country?
need to.
Across the country
It
too.
takes a lot for Simon
Well,
as a group to close.
Here's the deal. Why is it that we're all doing different states are closing at different times? It's not going to make a difference if we all don't shut down at the same time. Like, we shouldn't be like, oh, well, you know, Seattle closed down a week ago. Then there's us, and then California. Like, why don't we all close down at the same time? So
Because
there's
everybody's
no way.
trying to gauge it because no one had a case.
But you can't stop.
No one had a reported case until the last state. And then I noticed Alaska wasn't showing
Everybody
anything.
has one now.
But Alaska wasn't highlighted. But they do
Yeah,
have it.
sure
But I
have
just,
one.
yeah, but I just
Montana finally got one.
Yeah,
Trust my
like, I think
brother.
they-
If you're
yeah.
in Montana, please go check out Dobie's Teriyaki.
Is he doing to-go orders?
Yeah, they've been.
Good.
Well, most of his business is kind of to go, so it works out. But they're giving away good specials. I wish I could have some good teriyaki chicken right now.
Oh, you said chicken. Then I gave up meat for this month. Like it's just too much.
That's
really
what it is, huh?
It's all of that. I mean, shout out to my seafood stashings, but I mean, it's just too much. I'm
And you know,
tired of that,
Boiling
too.
still does to go order. Someone called me today. It was like, so is Boiling open? Because of course the guy would know. And of course we talked yesterday about it. And I was like, yes, they do to go orders. So if anyone wants to go call in an order for me and pick it up and bring it over, that'd be great.
Leave it at the door.
Leave it at the door.
Mhm.
Ring the doorbell. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
2 clusters, snow crab, extra garlic.
Yeah, I don't even know if I could do the to-go. I feel like everybody that bought food needs to be showing off their culinary skills on their live feeds of social media, what they're cooking with all the food they bought out of the grocery store.
And you know, people ain't even cooking.
Well, I need to know what they're cooking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen,
Quan has sneezed.
Quan has sneezed. But he sneezed in the like right where he's supposed to.
I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like it was almost. It didn't catch his
No.
sneeze.
He was good. He caught it.
Just
He caught
kidding.
it. I watched. He caught it. and I just got to shout out our producer who's brave enough to even bolt these streets and do what he does. He sterilized the area. He's done a lot of good stuff here.
Yes.
Shout out to Quan59. Make sure you tune in to
Quanstradamus.
Quanstradamus. He's very entertaining on Facebook, by the way. And do you know we got an ad for Magic Quanson? I don't know if you did, but I did.
Probably because I'm a Laker hater.
Oh, well,
Whatever.
that makes sense. So Magic Quanson, hopefully, after all of this, we'll have him on.
He might be making a comeback during this off season.
Yeah.
Might get really interesting.
It might. I would love to see some
Can he
videos
do
of
a
Magic
boomerang?
Quanson.
I would
I'm just mad
love
that I had more views on my live driving the strip last night than I do on my own radio show.
I saw that.
I guess I got to do a Las Vegas Strip radio show.
Yeah, why don't you just drive and then talk about your
Talk
ride
about
that you picked up,
sports.
or talk about sports as you know what I mean?
I was trying to stay live as I picked up my. I
Passenger?
got a ride. You
Mhm.
know, I was going live in the drive-through of Cane's because I'm
Is that
healthy.
is that what your rider wanted to go, or that was just you going to get?
No, I
Cane's?
was going to get it.
Oh,
I got a
okay.
ride from Cane's. They come out. I'm like, hey, I'm on live. Is that cool? Oh, no, I don't want to be on live. And I found out why. I'm not going to say it because you can actually see them walking into my car on my live. I'm not going to tell you why they didn't want to be on live.
Oh yeah, but probably because they're just doing their last job of the evening, possibly.
Can't say anything.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna say it. Maybe they just were
But
wrapping up the last.
you're not telling us
before the
their
shutdown.
names, so what does it matter?
Well, there are pictures around there, so, you know, everybody knows.
Oh, because they were on your live.
Walking in front of the car, and then I
Got you.
asked them,
Oh,
and then
I
I
see.
turned it off when they
Yeah.
said they didn't want to be on
Yeah. Got you. It just was a customer then. It wasn't like
Wah,
somebody
wah,
doing it.
wah, wah,
Okay.
wah, wah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just told them to stay inside during this time because there's going to be a lot of cops around.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He didn't want.
Hint, hint, hint.
He didn't want to see them.
A lot
yeah,
of cops
course.
around.
Yeah. Yeah. Stay in. Stay in.
Stay inside, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
So yeah,
my
I mean,
goodness.
if you guys are out there playing the NBA 2Ks or the Maddens, that would be a great, setup to do and see. I think I have Madden at home too, but I just don't remember what year. I've got to ask my coworker what year
And can
we
we
have.
give a huge shout out to all those players out there and organizations that are giving back during this time?
Oh yes, please. Let's talk about it.
Because I'll just speak obviously from the Seattle aspect because Russell Wilson, Ciara Wilson, they had announced yesterday they're giving $1 million in meals or 1 million meals
Mhm.
to a Food Lifeline, which is the nonprofit in Seattle for giving away meals and food and stuff.
And shout out to Steph and Aisha Curry doing the same thing in the Bay
Yes,
Area.
exactly.
One of their they have a local charity that's represents kids and food, and then they're doing one with a food bank out there as well.
Yep.
And,
And
then
I know-
compensation for the employees.
That's
some of
big,
these
'cause
arenas.
what I
That's
think,
huge.
You know, the trickle down that this is going to have is
Absolutely.
so I mean, it's astronomical. The trickle down is going to be almost unheard of. You think of all the arenas, stadiums alone that have no employees there now and no work. You're talking about the food courts, the cleaning staff,
Your
the
security, all of that.
security,
Mhm.
all of that.
Mhm.
Mark Cuban had put up said that he was going to pay for 30 days
That's
of
great.
pay for the
That's
entire
great.
arena there.
That's great.
I know like Gobert and a couple other players like Kuzma had put in like 100,000 towards the employees'
Kevin Love
pay.
like
Kevin
put
Love,
up some
yeah,
money.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't KD too, or maybe not? I can't remember.
We just know KD.
There was a few.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that not everybody's making it public, but I would hope that they all are doing it. All the money they make, I think 100,000 is an easy tax write-off to be able to just help these people out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice gesture, and I think shout out to some of the local businesses that are doing that too, for all of their employees for the 30 days, and if it's 2 weeks or they're trying to figure it out. I mean, we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, but the only thing is that and they made this point that even though people are getting laid off, you're getting your hours cut, you can apply for unemployment, and that the unemployment office here is closed down because it's not an essential position, but you could do it all online. You still don't get that money until like 3 weeks. So what's happening? Nothing's happening now. Like even though you're getting these layoffs, you're not able to. For those that are living paycheck to paycheck, they don't have anything right now. And then you're trying to get unemployment and taking, up to 21 days. And that's just for a regular unemployment when there's not a major crisis happening. Think about when there's now the entire strip or whatever else, and all these people are going to be trying. I guess the website had crashed once already today. The phone lines had already reached their capacity for callbacks for the day.
I mean,
it's crazy.
We're Vegas strong. Stay home, Vegas. Vegas strong. We're all that. And so also I wanted to mention, because T-Mobile is owned by MGM. So the Knights were trying to figure out a way to compensate the players, and the Knights ownership was like, kind of hold back players, don't give out money yet because we got to see what we can do. Because again, that's an MGM type thing. So we'll see. Just keep up on top of it, because there's also concessions lost on that. All these Knights games, we'd be in NHL right now. We'd be heading into playoffs, dare I say, close to Stanley Cup time. And no one at T-Mobile Arena. So.
Concerts.
Yeah.
Everything.
All that.
It's just such a. I mean, can you imagine? We're all going to get through this.
Yeah, of course.
But having to look back on it.
Oh, we got a call. Holla, 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 holla.
Hello.
I'm telling you, I've told her not to jump when I put the hand up. Go ahead and finish the.
I'm sorry. That's my
jumping.
ADD.
It's only a year and a half. It's all right. Here we go.
I'll get it right. Girl Chat Sports.
Yeah, sure enough.
What's up?
Hello.
Hi, it's Akala. Hello.
Who?
Nothing. They're trying to prank a prank, and they didn't even do it right.
Oh, you guys suck at pranking.
Try
You can't
again.
talk in the background while you're trying to connect two different calls.
What?
They're trying to connect you with someone else they're calling and have you talk
like
back and forth. And
Remember the
it's
one
just
Asian-
dumb when you talk over it because you just screwed it all up. So you're not even a good prank caller.
So you're amateurs at
Do
this.
better.
Work on your pranking.
For real, do better.
So it was an
Take this
immediate
30-day quarantine to work on your pranking skills.
Well, they're
Right.
trying. Day 1. Hopefully day 30 will be much better.
Shout out to 3 Square because they're doing big things. Shout out to Donnell on my watch party saying that. And shout out to Zeta Phi Beta because they were passing out, I know, food banking previous to this, meals at schools and stuff. And Phi Beta.
They're calling again. Should we let them try again?
Yeah, try again. Let's see what they
Let's
say.
get entertained.
Have nothing else to do.
Yeah. We're just chatting.
Konnichiwa, o genki desu ka?
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, turn your volume down. That's what it is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's the feedback.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong.
Oh,
Can
you
you-
were
can you-
wrong once, Squant.
What you got hung up on?
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
whatever you're listening to. Can you just turn that down?
I'm not listening. See, I don't have any radio on right now. I had you on
Oh.
speaker though.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe that's it.
Can you hear?
Hi.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks for calling. Who's this? Where are you from?
Hey, I'm here in Las Vegas actually, with a 510 area code. Originally from Oakland, but I've been in Vegas for 12 years.
Okay. How you feel about these
And,
Raiders moves?
The Raiders, I support it, but now with everything going on, I don't know what's going to happen. It's like it's just it's surreal, like everything that has happened in the last few days. I live on the South Side, and I like on Fort Apache, went to go visit my friend. She has a skincare place, and completely empty. She has no clients today, obviously. But the restaurant right next door, they weren't even letting people sit in the restaurant. They had a register like at the front door.
Oh,
and
wow.
they're taking, only takeout orders. So
right.
Like,
a lot of
just,
the local restaurants are doing that.
Yeah. It's so weird.
It's
and,
weird.
Like I've never. Yeah. It's just something like like everybody's just trying to wrap their head around it. And it's not just happening in Las Vegas, obviously.
I mean, it's happening everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you doing with
Vegas
your
being
quarantine? Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
With my quarantine, I'm actually just here with a special someone, and we're like staying inside, and we're kind of just taking it easy and like having fun and playing video games and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's the way you gotta
Sorry,
go.
she wants to interrupt too. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
All right.
Thank
Thanks for
you.
calling.
Bye. That's good.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's nice. I mean, it's
something
rough.
that you've never seen before.
I
And one
know.
thing that somebody had mentioned before when I was listening to the radio was
You all right? I
I'm
think
having a
somebody
problem.
Okay.
So one thing
Um,
that people had mentioned before
okay.
was that when you're going to get these to-go orders and you're picking up from at least make sure to still tip them. Because, I mean, before,
Oh yeah.
before we weren't
absolutely.
always tipping when we were just,
Yeah.
getting orders to go
Mhm.
because, hey, you're just packaging it up and you're going. But
I still was tipping
now is
them.
the time.
Tip 'em.
Because, you can't sit there and you can't
Yeah.
get waited on. But they're living off these
Yeah.
tips. And
But you
some
need to tip
businesses
anyway.
aren't
We're
even.
a tipping culture. Like you should do that.
Well, but some people don't.
I know, but they need to get on deck for sure now. I'm agreeing with your emphasization.
But I mean, just making sure that you are taking those steps, that you are able to do that. If you know any neighbors of yours that are elderly or have a hard time getting around, offer to pick up some items for them. See what you can do to help out if you can. I mean, we all have time on our hands. I'm not saying get out there and get into like a mob of people, but at least get out there and see what you can do to help other people out if you can. That's all I gotta say.
I know.
I mean, like for me, I feel like, I'm at home now, and if any of my friends have employment that they still have to attend to and they have children, like if they're some of my friends that I know and they're not sick, I don't mind watching your children for a couple hours, or if you have to go to work for a day to try and help you out. Because that's another thing. All these people that are having to still go to work, especially medical professionals, EMTs, nurses, medical staff, police, fire, all of them had, school for their kids to be at, or daycares provided, or some kind of thing set up, and now they don't have those things.
There's a service setting up for daycare, but it's just it needs to be affordable. That's the key thing.
Well, I mean, but see, you're thinking, but the daycare already was whatever, but now it's going to be packed full and understaffed because all these people still need to be in daycare supposedly. And I mean, how many people
this is
lost
day
their
one. We
school?
have to see. We just have to see.
Oh, it's just
They're
too
posting
much.
a lot. I shout out to all our community folks that are posting. Keep posting information on the unemployment insurance, all of that, daycare benefits. Shout out to teachers with CCSD that are posting tips and offering free help for those that are homeschooling, because everyone's being homeschooled.
Yeah.
They're doing virtual online type classes where they can interact with the kids, or if you need help, there's tutorials. So I think what I'm being very impressed about is seeing the city actually pull together on a lot of resourceful things.
Got to.
Yeah, you have to. It's just no choice. So shout out to that.
Shout out to Stephanie who checked in. I know she was traveling amid all
She
this.
just got back.
And
Mhm.
she's part of a, casino industry there.
Mhm.
So I know, our
Yeah.
thoughts and prayers are with anybody that's involved with all these shutdowns.
All of it. Anybody in hospitality, anybody that's affected by the strip, anybody that's affected by these restaurants that had to unfortunately shut down. It's a rippling effect. I mean, we're
And
here
then
with
that's also loss of money that's getting put back into the economy, the tourism aspect. Like I said, there was something that hit me today. It was like, hey, I'm in Vegas. And I was like, why? Like, who comes to Vegas right now? There's nothing open.
No, they were trying to be
I mean,
nosy or
I'm
use their
sure.
ticket.
Well, and I'm also sure that someone probably booked a ticket prior to realizing that there'd be everything shut down as of yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You saw it coming. Are you not watching the news? Like, you could have got a
Yeah,
refund
but there's
on your
still
ticket.
some places that are open.
Like where? Besides Little Darlings, don't even say it.
No, I'm not
Country.
here. I'm talking about other cities that
I know,
aren't
but why fly to
quarantined down.
Vegas is what I'm
But I'm
saying.
saying, like, maybe they still had the ticket and they
But
took
you could
the
cancel
flight.
the ticket
But
for
we
free.
didn't know until yesterday at 6 or 7 p.m. that everything was getting closed.
But you said they arrived today, though.
They arrived last night.
Oh, they arrived last
They said
night.
I'm in today.
So
They
they
said
didn't know.
I'm in Vegas.
Okay, got
you know what I mean?
Got you. So they were probably in midair when they didn't know until they landed.
Or coming at the airport boarding and knowing. You never know.
Yeah.
But you don't know. You didn't know that.
I
you
don't know.
You knew
You had
MGM
to
had
see 'em
closed
coming.
down, but
I mean, if you saw your neighboring states like LA County and the Bay Area, sometimes you have to put 2 and 2 together and be smart and have some forward thinking going on and realize that stuff is getting real.
Yeah.
And the writing is on the wall. And
It
I think
is
it's just so surreal that people aren't realizing it. That's why I said I'm not going to try and go cuckoo in the house, but I am going to try to, I am going to dress up. I'm going to film listen. You got to check
go
me out on my
live.
Instagram. Going live of me.
Most styles you.
Yes. Put some pieces together
I
and
heard
show you
that.
guys,
Shout out to Mike Dixon who just chimed in.
Mike.
If you guys are, since you got some downtime, get online, go to Las Vegas Sports Daily.
Yes.
Vegas Sports Daily, because they've been writing some great articles in
have.
regards to the
have.
NFL free agency.
They have.
Getting a lot of momentum that way because we don't have a lot of sports now, so it's great that some couple things have had some strong momentum, and we're getting to read some good articles and hear from them and the staff there. What's up to Jose V as well?
Yeah, Jose Volante's been posting too. Shout out to Jose V. Shout out to Levels. Shout out to
All
Black
the
in
Gorilla
Sports,
Cross.
the Gorilla Cross family. Let the Ball Bounce guys had a great show last night.
Mhm.
Shout out to those guys.
And shout out to Mike Dixon's mom. She has not been social distancing from me at all. I don't know why.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
And why is that?
What do you mean, like
Jesus.
physical social
I
distancing?
have a bloody nose.
Oh no, I didn't want you to have to say it. I figured that, but I just
No,
was
we
like
knew
it
that.
caught me off guard.
Well, it happened earlier. The bloody nose happened earlier because I was.
It's getting worse and worse.
No, it was just. Honestly, I was
cheese and rice.
around too many cleaning products.
Yeah, he really was sterilizing in here, guys. I have to tell you, we're safe.
I was in
but
Walmart making sure the
And now he
generic,
sounds like this.
making sure the generic Lysol still smelled the same.
Got you.
Yeah.
But
And it
go
got in my
back
nose.
to Mike
But-
Dixon's mom, who's not giving you social space.
She just won't.
What is she saying?
Where is she at? Like physically, she's outside.
Muted my mic.
Why is she not giving you social distance?
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Such comedy right now. And that's what happens when you sniffing those generics. You got to get the real deal. That's why we got the real can
I
over here.
see. This is funny.
Yeah.
They got a whole little my mama, your mama thing.
Oh,
going
got
on.
you. Oh, that's
You
what it
guys
is.
are
They're going
cute.
Yeah,
back
but my
it up.
mom is watching.
Yeah, your mom is
So you
great.
can't
Yeah.
say that, Mike.
Is
We
your
have
mom
pre-
watching?
Can't
Shout out
talk
to
about my
Doreen. How's
mom, Mike.
Doreen doing?
My mom is good. So she's not even living the quarantine lifestyle because, of course, she had her hip surgery. So she
Right.
wasn't able to drive. So she's been in the house. So she's like, nothing new. But I called and she's good. Is anybody in Seattle that wants to go help my mom with her iPhone? Because there's only so much I can do.
Her.
I did. Well, I FaceTimed mom on her iPad so that she could show me what her phone was doing.
Mhm.
And an hour later, nothing changed.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
I've tried to. I'm reaching out to a couple of friends to see if they want to just swing by mom's house one day and just see if they can check and see because she can't send pictures. I can't see
Oh.
Nala unless I FaceTime.
Oh, gotcha.
But no, she's good. So she has her checkup next week, and hopefully she'll be able to drive.
Alright.
No, she shouldn't be driving at all
Right,
now.
right.
Period.
But then she'll be able to. That'll be good.
yeah.
Shout out to Netflix too. I got to talk about this because in my quarantine status,
Yeah.
All American season 2 is now queued up on there. So I started watching
Yeah.
a little bit of that. Dad, if you're watching or listening, All American's on now. We can talk about it. Yay.
I've already been watching it.
Ozark is back.
That's next.
That's
this
going to be
Friday
it.
or
Yeah,
Saturday.
that's this Friday.
Okay.
And then Issa and company will be back with Insecure.
Really?
So we've got some good stuff going
least we
on
can
in the
keep
30
busy.
days. We can keep busy. Shout out to Larry David because Curb is killing me right now. Like the comedy
I'm
relief
gonna have
I
to
need.
start it. I'll just
it's
start
so
it.
good for this
I'll just have to
season.
start it.
JB Smooth is like hilarious. Shout out to that. So you got that. You got Hulu. You got Disney Plus. Featured Frozen 2. My cousin hits me up and she's like, "Yeah, can I know we don't want to be weird about this, but can we get your password to Disney Plus? We want to watch the Frozen 2." Sure, because I'm not
I
watching
still haven't
it. It's
even
free.
used Disney Plus yet. Have they got the other Star Wars series coming out?
Well, Mandalorian hasn't started again, so I'm waiting for
oh.
that because I got through Mandalorian. I did watch Attack of the Clones the other night because I just was kind
I'm
of
just not really a big Disney movie. I mean, that's just not my favorite thing. So I haven't really checked back in since Mandalorian.
I mean, they got the shows on there too, like
yeah, the kid show.
Yeah, Proud Family was on there, and That's So Raven, and all those.
Yeah, no, I watched those when I was a kid. And I'll leave
Smart
them there.
guy.
No, nothing. So no, I'm good. But yeah, that's good though. I'm glad to hear about Ozark. I can't wait for Ozark.
Yeah, Ozark's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Ozark's gonna be really good.
Shout out to Weeks because I think he's wrapping up Ozark and he was really digging it.
Yeah, I turned some people onto it, and I'm turning people on them Thrones. I mean, if this is not a time for you to watch Game of Thrones,
I might even rewatch it. I love Game
I don't
of
know if I can
Thrones.
rewatch it.
Oh, I can
can't go back
rewatch
to that.
it. I can rewatch it.
I can't go back to that Red Wedding and none of that stuff. Yeah.
David Little was asked if you'd watched Malcolm X on Netflix.
I'm that is on my queue,
It is on
so
my
I
queue,
will be
too.
watching that. It's a little too deep. Like I want to watch it. I didn't want to watch it during Black History Month because it's gonna have me in here tight, and I want to have to take my vengeance out on Quan because he's just an innocent person, and I don't have to do that to him. So I'm gonna. No, I don't. No, I love Quan. I love Quan. But I do have it on my queue to watch because it's really good from what I hear. There's a lot of documentary series on there. Dee wants me to watch the one about the vegan lifestyle because he's really trying to push this vegan thing on the champions thing, something about the champions.
No.
It's like I told him, I said, after the 30 days, I'm eating meat again. I don't know what y'all thinking.
My plan is to get on the Narcos Mexico because
I'm on Narcos
I have
Mexico
to put
right now.
my phone down and not have anything going on because I need to be steady watching it
because
to
all
get
the subtitles. Yeah. And
Otherwise, I get lost and it's like,
And what's so crazy about it, I still haven't learned Spanish off of it. I'm on season 2 of Narcos Mexico and I still haven't learned any Spanish.
Maybe you need to be quarantined with Jorge.
No. I'm already quarantined with Jorge at work. And I still don't learn anything. I was on a roll, but then I lost it. Shout out to Jorge and Dre. But that Narcos Mexico will be good. Yeah. But I'm eating meat again. Like I'm not getting off of that. What I will do is not eat as much red meat, and I'll probably look at the organic chicken or look at grass-fed beef and look at some other type of options. Minimalize my portions. I mean, I think that's what the whole thing is.
Well, another one that I just watched that was a binge and it was good. Gentified. It's like gentrified, but it's like a Hispanic community in LA.
Oh, and they get gentrified?
Yes, and it's good, but it's like it's a big best of a positive spin as you can on it, but it was a really good series.
Is that on Netflix too?
Gentified. It's actually good.
Okay.
I really like that one.
All right.
And my go-to whenever I need it, I don't know if I can find it on here. Was it Gracie and
Grace and Frankie? I finished all that. It's hilarious.
I mean, when I tell you it has like 7 or 8 seasons and you could just go on forever.
It's
I told my mom
hilarious.
she has to watch it. It's like the best.
So cute.
It's the best.
The cutest show
The
ever.
best. Before we roll out of here, you guys, though, stay safe out there. But we have a girl power moment.
Yes. Talk about it.
Heather Marini. She is the first, let me repeat, first D1 female position coach. She will be the QB coach for Brown University this coming season.
Congratulations.
That's major.
That is major. That's really good.
And she was summer. She was the summer scouting coach for the Jets last summer. Okay. But she's not going to be in the booth. She'll be down in the field.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Things are
Ivy
gonna roll.
League, but yeah. D1.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
Major.
Yeah, major.
So shout out to her.
So once we see where sports takes us, because I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, hats.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
well,
not that one, but I know some people.
Yeah, well, we're not doing visors. She's
no.
Because I can't find my hat.
Not yours.
Yeah, not yours. Mine
I
ain't
told her
nothing.
to
I did think you worked at Smith's for a while.
You did?
They're hiring,
By
and
the
then you
way,
walked
Smith
in.
is hiring.
You got the red T-shirt. You got the red.
Yeah, my red T-shirt.
I was like,
is
damn, she got a job
or
quick.
Target, right? No, the hats. They should be coming in soon. We'll see how the virus keeps the mail. But I know there were some people that commented on getting a hat.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want a hat, please email GIRLCHATSPORTS at gmail.com.
She just dissed that visor.
Or
It was-
DM. No, I love the visor. I use it at the pool all the time. But I can't say, hey, look for this because we're not going to be selling it. There is none. But there will be some of these.
But they do have them at Smith's.
If you can get in
Quan.
line.
Thanks, Quan. And I got it from Smith's too. You know, let's stock the hats at Smith's. Why don't you? I
Goodbye.
sell better there.
Womp, womp, womp. You two today. I don't know what's
It's
going on.
a Libra thing. We're in a cosmic space with the quarantine.
I cannot with you both. All right, y'all.
Well,
Stay
until next
safe
time,
out
stay
there.
safe, you guys.
And until we come back or I come back
She's
or
coming
anyone
back.
comes back,
She's
we
coming
will
back.
keep you posted. Stay safe. Reach out if you need help. Share.
Check us out on our Instagrams because they are going to be popping. We may even do a segment where I go live with Mel on our girl chat thing, and we'll just talk on Wednesday, like,
For sure.
what's going on? Let's
What's
talk about it. And
new?
you guys join the chat.
Hey, and
Text
while
us,
you have
all that.
time, subscribe to our YouTube
Yes.
because all of our shows are there that you can watch.
Absolutely.
And you can watch them on your TV and you can do other things at the same time. Watch them.
All that good stuff.
Yeah. And also, if you're in the Girl Chat Sports group, do us a favor. Add a few people.
Thanks. Yes, absolutely.
We appreciate y'all.
All right.
Happy Wednesday.
Take
Stay
care, you
safe.
guys.
6 feet.
Stay home, Vegas.
Wuhan Wednesday.
Wow.
Wednesday.